Rhetoric. When something terrible happens, Dylan and Zelf and Runnels and Real and Radio Free Mormon and Lindsay Hansen Park and all of these people will have blood on their hands.
You can't overlook rhetoric.
Utah ranks in the top 10 states across the entire country for suicide deaths.
You can't overlook rhetoric.
It is of the devil.
Animals do not pair up with their own gender, worthy of death.
And for members of the LGBTQ plus community within the state, the rates are even higher.
There is a falsehood that some are born with an attraction to their own kind and that they can do nothing about it. They are just that way.
Rhetoric.
That is a malicious, destructive lie. It is of the devil.
You can't overlook rhetoric.
It is of the devil. I repeat very plainly, physical mischief with another man is forbidden.
Rhetoric.
But I floored him, he said. After a little more research into what had happened, my response was, well, thanks.
All my LGBTQ buddies, okay, anybody that says you're not loved by your Father in heaven or by your fellow church members is absolutely lying to you.
When the Lord comes, if he finds nothing but birth control, abortion, sterilization, homosexuals, the earth is wasted. If children have a happy family experience, they will not want to be homosexuals, which I am sure is an acquired addiction, just as drugs, alcohol, and pornography are.
Anybody that says you're not welcome or that your congregation doesn't want you to show up is lying to you in order to profit off of you. Lying to you in order to profit off of you.
To the great Moses, these perversions were an abomination and a defilement, worthy of death. To Paul, it was unnatural, unmanly, ungodly, and a dishonorable passion of an adulterous nature, and would close all the doors to the kingdom.
You can't overlook rhetoric.
Crime, immorality, abortions, and homosexual abominations are fast becoming the norm of life among the wicked and ungodly.
Rhetoric. You can't overlook rhetoric.
This means fornication, homosexual behavior, sex abuse, child molestation.
You can't overlook rhetoric.
That same logic would justify incest or the molesting of little children of either gender.
Rhetoric.
And tonight, we turn the focus to Utah's suicide crisis.
You can't overlook rhetoric.
Liars and thieves and adulterers and homosexuals and murderers scarcely seek to hide their abominations from our view. Iniquity abounds.
Rhetoric.
Last year, the Salt Lake Tribune came out with this headline that said, state officials are unsure why suicide rates have nearly tripled since 2007. And for us, there is no mystery to why young people are taking their lives here in this state. When young people feel isolated, when they feel alone, when they feel that they might be exiled from their faith or from their schools or from their communities, it creates a sense of despair.
It is of the devil. It is of the devil.
Animals do not pair up with their own gender, worthy of death.
Blood on their hands.
It's caused us a lot of mental issues with depression and anxiety. If you don't live here and if you don't experience for yourself the way that the church is affecting us and saying these things against us, it's hard to believe. Because if you don't see like how we're being treated here, then it's like, why would so many be killing themselves? There must be some anomaly there.
Blood on their hands. Blood on their hands. Blood on their hands.
You can't overlook rhetoric.